Greetings, Commanders, and welcome back to Replay of the Week, where we take the best replays from around the galaxy submitted by players directly to me on the Line app or via email. My email or line information is in the description below. If you want to be in Replay in the Week, email me a good PvP replay, preferably server side, but Galactic Battle and Peak Contest is okay if it's interesting. We get the best 12 replays. The winner will be crowned winner of Replay of the Week. They get a, what do they get, guys? They get bumper stickers. They get a personalized letter. I don't know. Bad Titans Club stickers. Whatever they want. I just send out the care package of all the stuff I send out to patrons if you want. If you win. Oh, and you also get a unique redemption code. That's the most important thing people want. The redemption code that you get directly from 7 pirates who help give me gifts for Replay of the Week community content. So I'll give you a redemption code there. Anyway, email me if you win. Let's get into it. Top 12 replays starting with, there we go. Oh gosh, Massgrave was it? Massgrave replays called Replay of the Week, Ally's Last Stand. He's defending his ally against being zeroed. It's a 1-slot bust Vega, tier 10, lands the Gemini Awakening. He is 1 tier higher, so he will land the hits on this. Kills the 1 slot and then blows up the back row. Oh man, that's a lot to blow up. What is that? That's like 220,000, almost 600,000 leadership of just tier 3 alone, plus the tier 9, plus the tier 2. That's a massive defense. So X, sit down. Massgrave, legendary replay. Well done, my friend. You guys remember, if your ally's about to get zero, just send a 1-slot bust march, whatever you're willing to risk. All right, this is going to be Stella versus Elf, tier 5 versus tier 7. Elf is slightly larger. Elf is taking the hit. She needs, oh man, she needs to land a heal like right now. All right, there's the curse. Not a lot of troops that curse gets off. Hits the Virgo too. Barely any melee damage. Lands the blessing. Gets to go first this time. Oh, because she had the Virgo. There's the blessing. So now she has the blessing on. Survived the hit. Here comes the heal. 32, 565. That's why it's called Immortal Elf. This is legendary. Kill a 420 with 2 tiers lower. Got down to 30 troops. Now is healing back up. She needs to make sure she keeps landing that heal too. Oh my gosh. All the way to full almost. What was it? Yeah, 900, 1200, something like that. Oh, poor Stella. So close. You gotta have enough troops to actually kill Elf or Reinhardt because they will just heal all the way back up. Their heal is 60% to heal back 60% of the missing troops or something like that. It is absurdly strong. Yeah, Elf is so good. And eventually the crush and damage kills through, so congratulations. Great replay there. Oh, man. that was a fun replay. It was low tier, but you know what? That was a fun replay to watch. Who was that? Killa 420, number 2. Quite good, man. Oh, that was good. Okay. Replay number 3. This one's called Dragon Slayer can ramp up damage on tier 1. This was more of a proof video showing that if you land the hit on slot 1, or a ranger, all the damage is spread. So tier 9 with the shockwave, just by hitting the tier 1 troops, spreads to the tier 12. Boom! Like Mysterious Warrior should have done. Just showing off what Dragon Slayer can do. Everyone probably knows this now, but it's a good replay, and it's going to be showing up more in Replay of the Week, so get used to it. Here it is again. I think I showed this in the proof video. Oh man, that was brutal. That was quick too, almost too quick. This is going to be Monkey 4 showing off his Hancock build versus me. Oh, this was that Peak Contest where I got obliterated. I think he used Strength and Weakened effect on me. But yeah, he totally neutralizes my damage. Oh man, this is embarrassing. Why did you save this and submit this, Monkey 4? Why did I let this in the queue? I guess it just kind of goes to show you how strong Hancock is against infantry. By taking away my damage and softening up my defense, he's just going to rip right through me. Now, this is a 3-minute replay, and just for the sake of proof and just so what people can, see what Hancock can do, we'll leave this in, at least the most of it. I'll tell you about my peak setup, right? So I run Elf as like a standard Rogers killer 1-slot bust because I'm a smaller Elf. I'd like to be able to take a shot at the big players or other infantry comms when I can. So I do the damage build, glass cannon build. I do run tier 12 in the back, old tier 12, just for a little strength and weakened insurance in case someone tries to sweep past me with not enough troops, and hopefully I can break through them. Don't forget, Hancock's first skill gives him a base shield, and that base shield is really good. It's based off his HP, and it does really well. I do like Hancock with tier 12 base troops, not necessarily infantry tier 11, but infantry tier 11 are extremely good Infantry tier 11, which is what that is, can use strength and weaken against other infantry and airships. And there's not a lot of walkers out there, so they're actually a really good troop. I do get to kill some of them, but I think he ends up ripping through me in the top here. Let's go ahead and fast forward here. Basically, all my damage is... Oh, he rips through me in the bottom row. Man, that's embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Well, at least I can finally start doing some damage. At least to kill some of his troops. But I end up losing that fight. I mean, that's a ridiculous fight to lose. I outnumbered him like 10-1, and I had a higher tier, and I still lost. Hancock is really good. All right, Andrew gets crispy. This is Andrew from ARG. We'll be facing him this week in Galactic Battle. Against Dragon Slayer, and you're going to see right now, there's that one troop. He's going to do all the damage. It's going to spread to the other troops. So 4 billion gets spread to 2.6 billion, 60%. Dragon Slayer is broken. Oh my god. I think he learned that on the first day. Was that server side? I hope that wasn't server side. God, that was brutal. I almost want to like... We got to see that again. Hold on. Let's try that one more time. Was that... That can't be. No, that's Galactic Battle. Okay, all right, just making sure, just making sure. Poor Andrew. I know Serenity gave him heck last week. She kind of fought him and killed a bunch of his troops, but... All right, here's Evil Brute. Is this Evil Brute? Let's see if this is the right one. All right, versus Quattro. So, Vega versus Dragon Slayer. He is the smaller March and lower tier, but don't forget, Vega in a toe-to-toe fight against Dragon Slayer is the better commander. Remember, Dragon Slayer gets less and less value when you don't have full slots. So she can still hit hard with her guaranteed hit, but not as hard as Vega, especially at higher tier. So there's a good tier 9 hit. Here's an Awakening. And he doesn't have enough dodge, so he's probably not Awakened dodge. But here's the breakdown. That should be enough to kill all those troops. Yeah, there it is, 158 million. Here comes another breakdown with only 74 breakdown, and Scorpio one-shots it. So pretty obvious beatdown. It's kind of what we expected. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of luck involved here with 40% triggers on guaranteed hits and stuff. So this could go either way. Dragon Slayer could win this sometimes, but for the most part, I think Vega wins this 4 out of 5 times. But nice replay, showing off that Dragon Slayer is mortal and she can lose. So that's nice. All right, so this is a Lady and Beast versus a Golem replay. It's called Lady and Beast Destroys Golem. She's a much smaller March, mostly all of her troops in slot 1, but hits a huge Awakening. Vega, or he goes for the crush, lands it, does one slot, but no, Lady and Beast does not destroy Golem. She did decent damage though. Why is that replay in here? I don't know how that snuck in here, Resistance. You know what? Okay. That wasn't a very good replay. All right, this is called Soyloy's Gamble 1 of 2. Now this is when he was going one slot bust into Dragon Slayer. It doesn't always work, right? He's only risking 1,000 troops because if he lands the hit, it's huge. Right, 1,000 tier 12 can do a lot of damage, so he loses 1,000 right there on the spot. But then the gamble pays off. He runs the same risk, 100 tier 10 or tier 11 versus the same slot, and let's see how much damage he does. Right, so he gets the lucky dodge off. Here's the Sagittarius. There, come on, and just a Sagittarius, not a non-violent resistance. But he does get to go again. There's the non-violent resistance and the Andromeda, so he skips her again. Not as hard as a hit as you'd think, but there's only 100 troops there. Here's another non-violent resistance. This time Mega gets to fight back. But look how many he killed. He still did kill, what, like almost 200? So 200 tier 12 airships for 100 tier 12 infantry, that's a good trade. That's the equivalent of 600 to 100, right? So not bad. 6-to-1 trade. Well done. Okay, this is our last... Oh, wait, no. 2 more replays. Crazy 101, Plasma versus Dragon Slayer. This should be a blast. Yeah, so she kills the first slot. The Awakening doesn't even kill the rest because Plasma's Quantum Blast triggers before. But hold on, we gotta watch this. So the way the order of operations goes is she has a low risk march. I love the Dragon Slayer low risk march. She's gonna kill all this tier 2, but she doesn't have enough tier suppression. So her first slot actually kills the slot 1, but because Plasma's bomb in the order of operation goes off before the Awakening damage, that's why you're seeing all these zeros over there. See all the zeros up there? That's because those troops are actually already dead, so the Awakening damage doesn't happen at the same time, surprisingly. So you'll see now they'll blow these up because slots 1 and 2 were gone. And then Meggy the Dragon Slayer should have done enough damage for her Shockwave now to trigger after all of it, and boom, there goes the rest of the troops. I don't know if those troops would have done more damage. I don't think they do. But that was a great little replay for so thanks for sending that in. I did enjoy that, and it's a great show of the Order of Operations. Whoa, Kratos with the final replay. He's got tier 8 airships on Meggy versus a bunch of tier 1 and tier 2. I'm expecting him to one-shot because, you know, and you got to remember, Mega the Dragon Slayer is like replacing Hoodoo. Oh god, huge shot, almost 1.8 billion. Spreads the shockwave, takes it down with tier 8. What a fun replay. You don't see too many tier 8 replays nowadays. But we do have to go back, guys. That is the last replay of the week. We have to crown a winner. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Well, I was writing notes, so I have an idea who's it going to be. Let's head back to replays 1 and 2. We got to make a choice. Is it 1 or is it 2? I really like this replay from Massgrave, defending his ally, killing the X. It is a Filthy Vega main replay, but it is tier 10, so he gets a pass there. And he's killing the X, which is so good. Gemini, Airship Awakening lands. It's a great hit. And he gets the win in one shot. It's just a beautiful display of just talent, luck. It's really well done. Massgrave, that is fantastic. And then the next one is going to be Killa. It looks like he did have a burning ship in the background, which is funny. But this Elf replay is so clutch, man. This kind of just shows off how good Elf can be if you level their skills up and have the right amount of leadership. But you know what? I don't like it as much. I'm going to go ahead and give this to Massgrave. Massgrave, you win replay of the week. Message me online for your redemption code. Thank you, everyone, for submitting these videos. And if you did submit a video and you haven't seen it yet, that's because there's a queue. It's backed up about a week now, which is great. That gives me a buffer to work through the videos. So send in your best replays. I'll review them on the channel, put them out for the whole world to see. And that's it. We'll be watching. If you're going to be watching the live stream, hit the bell icon to know when I go live. If you want to watch Win or other high-level guilds battled out in the Galactic Battle Playoffs. My name is Melt. Thanks for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.